Well, the big book when I was a young girl, the big book that made me think I might want to be a writer, was Middlemarch by George Eliot. I mean, it seems bizarre now looking back. There was a kind of arrogance. I was like, I think I could do that. But I don't think I felt quite that, but I felt very excited about what she was doing. And I thought that was the sort of thing I would like to try to do. Well, the authors I'm about to mention, they're all well known. None of them are exactly obscure, but they could do with being more celebrated. So one of them is the author of the book I just mentioned, Sybil Bedford. You know, she was part of the literary establishment, I guess, in England at a certain point, but I meet a lot of people who haven't read her books, and I think she's one of the great masters of 20th century prose, fiction, and non-fiction, actually. I'm also very keen on Elizabeth Bowen, who's pretty well known, but again, you come across readers who read a lot who haven't necessarily read all her work. And the other person would be Shirley Hazard, who has a very small but perfectly formed oeuvre. Her most famous book is The Transit of Venus, and that's where I would start. It's a fantastic novel. I have great ritual envy. You know, I'm always hearing about other people's styles and habits of working, and whenever I hear about it, I think, oh, that must be the trick of it, you know. Nadine Gordimer does calisthenics in the morning. That's what I should have done all these years. Or, you know, Zadie Smith eats a bagel midday. Or, I don't have many rituals. I try and get myself in a reasonably quiet place, and lock the door and don't have internet access. The trouble is, because I have kids, it's a bit like as in life, you know, unavailability is the great aphrodisiac. The moment I appear to be unavailable to them, that's when it's really urgent to come and tell me, there's a buzzing in my room. What do you think these pants look like on me, and so on. But no, I don't really have many rituals. I like a cup of tea. I like many cups of tea. And I quite like, especially in winter, I like a dark room with an angle poised lamp. And I think the reason for that is that I can trick myself as I walk in that I'm about to embark on something rather cozy and enjoyable, rather than the torture that writing is going to be.